Hey guys, this is for the forehand to find your strike zone to know if you're hitting the ball early or late. One of the things that happens many times is that we hit the ball and we don't really have the right place for the hit. You're not making contact in the right place. Your technique can be right, but you're probably making contact with the ball late or way too early. One thing that you have to feel in order to know that your timing is good is that when you make contact with the ball, your strings and your chest are squared. If you're making contact in that point where you see that your strings, the strings and your chest are squared, that means that your elbow is going to be in front of you. That means you got the right timing. It is going to feel like when you throw a punch. Being boxers, you throw a punch and you throw a punch and you feel that the moment you make contact, your chest is not really pointing towards your arm. It's open, and that's where you have the most power and the most penetration. So the one thing that you want to pay attention that can help you to know if you're really making contact in front of you and getting the most power out of your forehand is that when you finish, you want to finish with your chest pointing a little bit towards the opposite side of the forehand. If I'm hitting a forehand here, I don't want to hit that forehand and finish with my chest pointing straight forward. No, I want to hit that forehand and I want my shoulder in the front, which means that the center of my chest is going to be pointing more towards the net post on the opposite side. That's the only way that can happen is if at the moment you make contact, your chest and your strings are squared, are facing forward. You're making contact there. It's easy for the shoulders. He's gotta finish in the front. There is no way you're gonna make contact with the strings and your chest squared, and then you're gonna stop your shoulder and just bring the racket around. So when you hit that ball, you wanna pay attention. Okay, where is my chest pointing, and what is the position of my strings? If you look at the best, the best players in the world, that is where that strings and chest square, that is where they make contact, and their shots, they just feel natural. That's where you're using the bigger muscles in your body to put power or spin on that shot. So that's one thing you want to pay attention. I would say pay attention at the end, when you finish hitting, freeze and look. Okay, how am I looking? Is my shoulder in the front, or is just my arm? And am I turning? Am I turning that way? If you're turning to the other side, that pretty much means there's a very good chance that you're making contact in the right place. But if it's kind of difficult for you to turn to finish with that shoulder in the front, turning towards the opposite net post, give or take, then that means that you're probably hitting that ball late. Okay? All right, guys. Well, I hope it helps. Give me a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.